All right, guys. I know that there's some problems here. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to reset the cameras while we go. Welcome back to, what is this, week 7? Let me look at my little chart here. We are on week 7 of Emerald Spire, and we are on part 6, the Clockwork Maze. If you were following along last week, there were quite a few deaths or retirements. So let us welcome back the team with the new team, and even the people who were in the old team now have some replacement extra bonuses, including the addition of the T-Rex. So let us start with surviving members first, of course, and let's go with Snacks first. Snacks, Dom, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing fabulous.
That's
And
excellent.
Snacks picked up a new awesome spell called Gliridas.
I see. This is not an
Ooh.
awesome spell. It's a spell used by cowards, and it is the most terrible spell ever written. Should
It's
Thank
alright.
you,
I will
sir.
always
take
be in the
another one.
square he wants to include in glitter dust.
He has a point.
That is a good point. What is new with you, Dom? I know that you attempted to run 4 sessions worth of games this week. That didn't work out.
I'm kind of sad for that, but I'll definitely be running Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I'm probably going to be running a Liurny of I think Extinction, the old
Oh,
season
Lyrics of
two.
Extinction.
Yeah, there we go
Oh,
on Wednesday.
that scenario has the
And
problem of too large monsters in too small of a space.
yeah, I
Mm.
read that part, and I
Mm.
played through it twice, so I should be able to run it pretty quickly. And I'm probably going to try for next Sunday because I already got three people that wants to play next Sunday for my campaign I wanted to play this weekend. But oh well, c'est la vie. Clear dust.
Indeed. Again, because this is a question, sorry guys about these cameras. My camera has been rotating on Skype and not working a lot, and it has reset the location of everyone's faces, so I am quickly redoing them. So that was Dom. Let's talk to one of the people who has something that did change this week. Aster, tell us about you and your new friend Answer.
Well, as I leveled up to 4th level, I get a T-Rex, and I also commanded the armies in the Salt on the Wound and killed a half-fiend.
Excellent. Half fiends are terrible people. Even that amazing half fiend who's at the end, which no spoilers, he is awesome. He is great.
For us, he was actually not awesome. He got one attack off.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you put solo enemies versus a bunch of players. But what can you do? Paizo writing, am I right?
Sounds like in a Council of Thieves.
Dude.
They sure, yeah, they sure do love in Paizo putting like one boss up against somebody and then they instantly get glitter dust and it's like, well,
Them's out the bricks. Ba 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 ba
Nah.
ba ba.
guess that was worth it. Okay, so Anash, you are also back this week with the Battle
Yay.
Cats. How was your week?
Yeah. Oh, it's just been non-stop work. Nothing interesting happening at all.
All right.
But it's good to be back.
I don't think that you leveled. Is there anything new with you in Battle Cat we need to know about?
Well, Train has slightly better saves. That's what he spent his money on, upgrading his cloak of resistance to +2.
That is probably a good idea,
Yeah.
indeed. Seriously,
So
that's a
that's
really good idea.
yeah. It was between AC and saves, and I just went with saves. I said I'll try and keep him far away, which for an archer he doesn't successfully do too much.
All right. Steven,
Yes.
Arubis is back, right?
Yes, he's back.
What's new with
He's
Arubis?
alive. He was only slightly dead.
It was mostly dead.
He came back
It'd take a minute.
slightly. Yeah. He leveled up, so the other thing, yeah, he got better. He got a lot better. He inadvertently saved some slaves on a slave ship So it was the benefit of the group. So hopefully after this game he'll be able to level up again, since he has to disappear.
Wait, what does that
You
mean?
know, we're-
Why does he have to disappear?
Because I have to leave.
Oh, you mean during this, you got to leave early tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see how far you guys get in. All right. Oh, look, I set up all these faces. Now I just have to redo it again on the other one. Awesome. Wow, this is considerably higher quality than my Skype camera. I'll take it. All right. Let's talk to some of our new joiners. Obviously, everyone wants to know, who is this tiny fox? And what are they doing here? And why do they have an adorably tiny medallion around their neck? Tell us more
think
about
it's-
this fox.
Oh, my name is Gek. I'm here on behalf of the Society to aid in their endeavors in the Emerald Spire. I am of the Kitsune clan. While I can take a humanoid form, I am much more powerful in this when I am able to dig into my enemies. But yes, I think it all gets morphed into his body, so the only thing visible would be the bag that he carries around.
I see.
But I am, what do you say, a barbarian of the Society.
What can you tell us mechanically about your character, so there's no surprises for the audience?
To start with, when I'm in combat, my dex is 31. That's the main thing. I am tiny size, so I provoke going into people's squares. But when I'm in their square, they provoke leaving me. I flank with people when I'm inside their square because I'm a mouser, and they have a -4 to attack anybody but me because I'm a mouser, and my AC is outrageous. So basically, tiny size burrows through people to do damage because I can't imagine a tiny sized fox with no strength doing damage besides burrowing into people, especially when you're raging.
And you mentioned a specific weakness about your character. What was
I do
that
have a
again?
specific week. I don't want to address that yet. That'll come
Sure.
up.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's very much a weakness though.
He's
You'll
too
find out.
adorable.
No, I have no weakness. What are you talking about?
Is your character based off of that cat, Antonio Banderas, Shrek?
I was just
Something.
thinking that. Puss in Boots.
No, I don't use. I claw and bite people. I don't actually.
I see. I see.
I imagine I also have to burrow into my enemies to actually be able to damage them. Like I really pierce specific spots. Otherwise, I can't imagine doing any damage with it.
Pressure points.
Yeah, pretty much.
All
I'm not a
right.
monk though.
Eric, I see you have a new character this week. We have Breck, who is a hippogriff rider.
He is a cavalier, and he is riding a griffin.
Excellent.
So, greetings. I am Breck of Turen, honor guard, and cavalier of the Order of the Dragon. So, mechanically, Breck is designed around basically buffing everyone else. At this level, the main thing he does is that he uses Aid Another to boost everyone else's safety. So he uses Aid Another so he has Order of the Dragon, he has the Honor Guard archetype, and then he has some traits, all of which make him able to use the Aid Another ability to give anyone next to him +7 on their AC, and then he can also use the Aid Another ability to boost saves as well.
Cool. And anything new happen with you this week, Eric? Or
Well, finally finished getting my character up to level 12. I would highly recommend the Beacon Below for anyone. Just ran that this week. That was a really fun one.
Oh, that was so fun.
I'm
It
actually
is.
going to be running it at AetherCon, November 14th. Sign up now.
Yeah, do it.
Read it ahead of
Yeah.
time, but it's really great.
And then the other thing is I will probably not be able to attend the full-time next week, and I'm kind of really tired this week because I'm just going through the last bits of training to run a marathon next Sunday.
Fortunately, Unfortunately, this one should be kind of short. I know we got started late. I'm going to do our best to speed our way through this. I think we have covered everyone, right? I didn't miss anybody?
Oh yeah, we need a team name.
You do need a team name. But you guys just met. It wouldn't be very cool to...
Really.
I don't know. I think we need to let it form organically. Feel the group dynamic after at least one session.
I was going to say Team Judge.
I would have started with Team Pie, but that's me.
Team Pie.
Apple pie.
Pie flavored.
I was gonna go with zombies because we all come up with the dead.
I do not know where the apple thing came from, but we could be called Team Ringo. It is apple in my hometown's language.
So, just real quick, Kai, what is your handle animal? Like how high?
Let's see, +8.
All right, so you can't order your animal companion freely. You're actually going to have to roll for it.
Oh wait, no. It's +12 because of the +4 bonus from being my animal companion.
Okay, all right. Excellent. I think we're good to go then. Hopefully those of you watching, everything should be working correctly. All the faces should be shown, and all the volume should be correctly adjusted. If they're not, please give me a message real quick. This week, there's not that many spoilers in the preview, so I'm going to read that real quick, and we're going to kick it off. Let me think of a dark, scary accent that I can use. Now that I said that, I just realized that it's not going to be very dark or scary at all. A number of explorers have ventured into the Emerald Spire's dungeon over the years. Many leave their bones inside. Others find their way through the first few levels only to meet an obstacle or danger beyond their skill and then retreat, like this party did repeatedly. But a few competent and ambitious souls come to see the Spire not as a treasure vault to be looted, but an opportunity. The combination of the Spire's unique magical and planar properties means that those with arcane learning can attempt spells and experiments here that would not be practical anywhere else. In this level, one such wizard, the brilliant and ruthless Numerian Clarklash, has established a workshop and seeks to master the secrets of the Emerald Spire.
It sounds like you're trying to make him out to be the good guy in that.
I am. I was going for that, actually. In a world where the guy on this level is the good guy, 6 bad guys show up and kill him.
Didn't he try to kill us like 3 times before?
No, of course not.
His minions.
Yeah, his minions. I think that is an indirect form of killing.
I mean, you can't get
rather successfully too.
Minions.
Yeah, he's killed me twice.
Yeah. So Breck makes a motion to you. It's like, I hear you have a problem with mortality. You should stand next to me.
All right.
I will lead the way.
The long stairway ends in a small chamber. On the north wall, there's a panel with 2 bronze levers, one red and one black, that is set chest high in the wall. To the east, an archway leads to an alcove. Distant ticking echoes through the walls as if several large clocks were operating simultaneously. The red lever is currently in the middle position, as is the black lever.
Hey, Jack, one question. What's your speed?
Normal 30.
Oh, wow.
To clarify, I like to be in the front, and if someone else does, I can always be in their square with them when we move forward. But
You know what? Why don't you stand in my square? The 2 of us will be in front.
okay. What does these levers do?
I can go in front too.
I'm not going to lie. I am very curious about these things.
Well, here. There's only one other weird thing here. What's this?
The The walls of the alcove here are mismatched. Most of the room is finished in masonry blocks, but to the north is a curved wall of bronze. There's a narrow seam between the bronze wall and the masonry, and the bronze wall seems to be vibrating very faintly.
I pull red lever.
Okay, which way do you pull it, up or down?
Up, I guess.
Okay, you pull the red lever up. An enormous swing begins to move around, and a new corridor appears before you.
Neat. Ooh.
So wait, are we able to actually go through that spot there?
Indeed. The spot has rotated to match. It now points west.
Okay.
This or other
Who
one?
has a good
That way.
perception check?
Yep. I've got a +11.
Gek, how are you?
I
Plus
have
9.
12.
Train is +9.
All right.
+3.
I can assist.
Let's just. Sadly, Betsalel is no longer here to check for traps, so.
So let me
Oh.
ask, does anyone have trap finding or trap spotting?
Oh.
I get a +1. No, I don't. I traded that away. I don't need trap spotting.
Max, you are going to need to buy Aramze's focus.
And who has disabled device?
It did not
Yes,
disable
that's
it.
allowed.
Excellent. Yes, the Emerald Spire has gotten even stronger.
I think
Glorious.
we've just gotten weaker.
Nah,
As I
it
said.
will be fine. I will lead the way.
Absolutely buy Aramze's focus for
I
next
don't
level.
know. I don't know what that is.
It's a wizard spell which gives the ability to have trap finding like a rogue.
Oh wow.
It's a level 2 spell.
Ooh, I'll take it next level.
How long does it last?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but one of the wizards in my party used for the beacon below used it consistently. So
Do you remember its name?
Aramze's focus.
Aramze's focus.
It's in
Right, so-
Pathfinder Society Primer, right?
I forget which. So Gek, why don't we proceed together forward?
Yes.
Go, Gek!
Like for me, I own the primary.
All right. Actually, so
So can we go west
keep
of
answer back for the moment.
I think Answer wouldn't be able to just in marching order. He'd be behind the
Yeah.
freaking large-sized griffin traveling through these halls.
Yeah, so the three of us are moving. So cautiously, let's make another perception check now they've turned the corner.
Oh,
Okay.
you think a perception check's going to save you?
Of course.
Hopefully.
Oh,
I cannot
We do our best.
can you get the door? I'm not very good with them.
Okay.
Oh, his little paws can't reach the door.
I could if I
Alright.
wanted to. Not going to waste the time.
We look at the door. Does it, anything special about it?
Let's see here. The hallway in here is 10 feet tall. There are a number of small lamps along the hallway, every 30 feet or so, that appear to be glowing quite brightly. The door here is simply made of brass. And it has a nice handle right on it. Seems to be very inviting. The door seems to say.
Listen through the door.
Maybe check it first.
Yeah. Perception on the door.
There you
Someone
go.
else should try as well.
I will trust your observance.
Okay.
So he's like, wait, let me have a look at it. Train. Oh boy. Comes up here. Just quickly has a look.
Okay. You don't think that the door here is locked?
All right. Want to open the door?
Alright. Go ahead.
Okay. Step forward and open the door.
Very well.
I of course stay with him so that if something happens, it affects us both.
Yes. I can see no better plan.
It does not want to be behind, but he will compromise.
A variety of artwork and keepsakes are displayed on the walls of this chamber. A tapestry depicting a royal court, an oddly melted lump of iron on a pedestal, and a fine heavy mace hanging on the wall. A broken staff lying on another pedestal.
Perception, and if someone's can look for magic and all that.
Okay, you look around. You don't see any obvious traps, secret doors, or anything of the like. Most of the stuff
Do we
in
see
here
anything
doesn't
that's
seem to be
valuable?
very worthwhile.
All right, so that mace or any of that stuff doesn't look valuable.
When you cast Detect Magic, the mace appears to be magical, as does the broken staff and the lump of iron on the pedestal.
Spellcraft check.
Yeah.
Which object are you spellcrafting?
29 for the mace, 29 for the next thing, and then 21 for the last thing you said.
Very well.
Actually, 31, 31, 23.
The mace is a +1 heavy mace. The staff and the lump of iron both have a... I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh, looking at the school.
Oh, I know what the school is, I just don't know how strong it is. The school is evocation. Let's see here. I think it is a moderate evocation.
Well, stuff them in the bags for now, unless anyone wants to use the mace. I don't know, Aster, would that be helpful for you?
I've already got a +1 mace, and it's heavy, so I can't use it.
Yeah. Okay then. So
So,
My
Greg, are you
things-
grabbing the staff or the lump of iron? You were the one who
I was-
suggested to stuff them up.
I was thinking of sticking them in a bag.
Very well. So which one would you like to grab first?
I'm a cautious person, so I'm basically poking it into a bag with a long stick, also known as a mace, a lance.
You do this all the time. You just put
That
things
is
into
the-
a bag with the lance.
Just put it in the bag.
I'm
I will
a
do it for
very
you.
cautious person.
Very well. Again, which object are you touching first?
We'll say the staff.
Very well. Your lance is made of metal, right?
Yes.
The end of it is, I don't think lances
Lances
are
are-
traditionally not made
Lances
fully of
are
metal.
made of metal. You're
Fully.
thinking
Partly.
jousted lances are made of
Mhm.
wood. Traditional lances are core metal. So let's
Alright.
see here. You and Thrain are both going to need to make reflex saves as a line of electricity leaps down your lance, through your body. You and Scrims are both going to get hit by it, so he will need to make a reflex save as well. It's also going to jump through Thrain.
Okay then. So
10 electricity damage. Breck and Thrain, you have failed your saves.
That was for the
Scrims.
mount, and for me, I fail as well.
It sucks that my face is no longer on Skype because you guys couldn't see me smiling when I said, which one do you pick up first? Okay, so you all three of you will take 10 electricity damage. But you now have a melted lump of iron and a broken staff. Neither of them radiates magic anymore.
Oh.
So, I hand over my helpful wand of Cure Light Wounds back to Aster or Erebus and ask for some assistance.
I can't use it.
All right.
Wait, no, a Wand of Infernal Healing would be better. Because it's 10 damage.
Yeah.
I have a wand of Cure Light Wounds, so.
Does anyone have Infernal Healing Wand?
I do.
Yeah, tap him.
Alright, here you go.
That's his resource.
So, one on Skirms and one on Bruck then?
Yep.
Oh. Forced to sit around for a minute. Oh, this will be a long day.
Well, I guess I'll search around the room now that they've activated the trap.
Very well. You look around the room. You don't see anything additional with a casual glance. You look closely, you believe that you could probably take that painting. It would be worth about 100 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
Very well. You lift this painting off of the wall. It seems fairly bulky. What will you be storing it in?
Oh. I'll just leave it for the time being and get on the way out.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Examine the next door.
The next door also appears to be made of brass with a simple lever.
Poke the lever from a distance with the lance.
Oh, just open the door already.
I'm sorry, actually these doors are made of wood. You poke the door with your lance, nothing happens.
Oh, I was talking about, you said there was a lever to open it.
Right. There's, like a handle.
Okay. I'll open the handle.
Okay. The door opens. You find yourself very glad that your particular griffin creature is a narrow frame, as the hallway quickly becomes a straight line.
So, move forward slowly. Actually, first make a perception check.
Interesting. One moment. You spot a secret door faintly outlined along the wall here. It appears to
right there?
Yes, indeed. It appears to have been carved rather recently.
Why don't we investigate that one first? So.
Sounds good.
If you're sure.
This is very peculiar. How is it able to fit down here? It's so big.
I can
All
tell
right.
you that all three of you will not fit in the same square. Actually, you know what? Gek can, because he's tiny.
Yep,
But
that's the
only
only
'cause
reason.
he's annoying.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to bring in. We already had like 6 people. I didn't think we were going to be bringing in more animal companions.
All the animal companions.
Alright.
Guys need action economy so you don't lose the fight underwater anymore, right?
Exactly. Now we can set off all the counters at once.
Now we can put our pets to sacrifice themselves for us.
Yeah, that's right. You guys
All
could
right.
split into 2 different parties and just see if you could speed